Hello, everyone, and welcome to Bevan's Bricks. Bear with me while I still set a few more things up. I want to get my chat room opened. Remind everybody, if you would like to join my membership, that I have that posted at the top, and also check out my website, Bevan's Bricks. I think I got that all typed out correctly, and if not, oh well. But hey, how you doing? Redcoat Kyle, Paul Bott, Brick Sergeant, Kip Hoffman, R. Claxton, Chris Aubrey, Kenneth Sawan. Hello, hello, hello. I don't know if any of you guys have seen it or not, but I had just uploaded. I tried to hurry up and record it and pop it up before I went live. Just uploaded a Bricklink haul. One of the first things I'm going to be doing, because in that Bricklink haul I got some parts for this particular build, and I'm going to be swapping some of these windows out. These are vintage windows, by the way. And so are these doors that I just bought. I had a couple, but I didn't have a whole bunch, and that's why I bought some more. And where did I put that baggie? There they are. Everybody's arguing over who's first. Hello, hello, hello. R. Claxton, Michael, Fuji, Chris Aubrey. Hello, hello, hello. Glad to see you guys could make it. I tried to make sure that I said something about it when I did that video, so that way everybody knew that's exactly what I was going to be doing. Because I know a lot of people want to catch the live streams, and I wanted to make sure everybody knew that's exactly what my plan was. And let's get these doors placed, and then we can start working on the pink, and then we can start working on the next floor. Now, something that I was honestly considering, I don't know if you've seen the design of this building or not. Originally, the first floor was supposed to be these bricks here. And Brick Sergeant, thank you so much, dude. That is awesome. Hey, you. Hey, you. Are you out there on your own? Every time I see Hey You, I think of Pink Floyd. But again, thank you so much, dude. That is awesome of you to donate $2. Michael Fuji says 8th. And John Durnell. Brett, holy crap, dude. Hump day. Hump day! It's hump day. It's a very misleading day because you don't get to do what it actually states. We all know what hump day is actually supposed to be, though. But again, Brett, thank you so much, dude, for that $20 donation. Very kind of you, my friend. Very, very kind. That was awesome of you. You just messed me up with that. I was going to read a few other comments. Lewis, hi. It's Daryl, by the way. And says, love your videos. And thank you, Lewis. I'm not even going to announce your name because I know I will butcher it, and I am so sorry. Josh Darnell says, hey, Daryl, good afternoon, and thanks for doing this. Love your videos and your work, and thank you so much, Josh. I appreciate that. I was trying to catch up on all the comments there. Any guess how long the parts will last? Are you taking bets, Kenneth? That's the question. Are you taking bets? If you're taking bets, I want in on that pool because I will try and make sure that I make it happen. Blinky Bricks! Hey! And for you guys, I need to make a video still. I just want to show you something, though, that Blinky Bricks just sent me. If you're not aware, and now that he is here, because I've been kind of holding off on showing these to anybody, but he has now, just so you guys know. Look at that. What are those? Those are connection points, so that way you can lift a building off and separate it without having to unplug wires, guys. This is a new product by Blinky Bricks, and I'm telling you what, you will love these. My intention anyway, is I want to use these in one of my builds so you guys can see how they work, and I'll do a video on them to show you how they work. But I just wanted to make a quick announcement to show them to you. And real quickly, just to show you what it is one is a tile, and then the other one is a plate. So you'd put the plate on the top of the floor on top, you put the tile on the bottom, and then when you separate the building, bada boom, bada bing. Wow! It is wireless. Now you don't have to fight with all them wires. And if you want to give any information, Bricklink. If you want to give any information, Blinky Bricks, please feel free to share for any questions or anything else. Costs, whatever you want to talk about, feel free. Blinky Bricks is here to answer the call, guys. And yes, it's wireless, Michael. Absolutely. That's why I said I really need to make a video on those. I got those actually on Monday or so, but I just haven't had a chance to make the video. But something else I was going to say, and I got your showing off, Paul. Something else I was going to say is originally the way that I built this, it's supposed to be those 1x2x5s, and because my wife came out here and was looking at the building, she says it looks better like this. So I'm going to leave the first floor this way, and I'm just going to go with it. I'm going to run with it, and I'm going to build it the way that it is. So that's what we're going with, is these windows, because she said it reminds her of a doctor's office. You know how the doctor's offices always have those privacy blocks or whatever. At least it was a very common thing back in the 80s and 90s. She said it really looked like that to her, and she liked it, so we're leaving it. So we're going to keep the first floor that way and just run with it and see how it goes. Kiddos one says cracking the whip. Oh, Paul is not happy unless you're not happy. And I just realized I didn't put in my point of separation. I got to go up 3. So hold on, I got to rip those back off. We are already blundering because I got to do a point of separation there. So let me get this one up one more row. So what I'm doing is I have little stripes that go in the building, and I also need to open up my digital file of this particular build. So I'm going to do that here momentarily after I get a few more things popped together, because I need to know what I'm doing to make sure I don't get off course. Lewis says, when will you build a Lego smart toilet, and what is the largest flat tile? The largest flat tile that I'm aware of is an 8x16, and I have no idea when I will try to build a smart toilet. And Paul Bott says, someone has to keep him on task. Let me find, because I had 2 different thoughts I was going to do. Let me see if I have my 1x3. Go. Now we can get that stripe in on that first floor. So let's get that guy in there. And let's do the next stripe over here. And yes, if the internet is going goofy, I do appreciate tolerance, because it is the best internet I can get in the area that I live. So Paul Rott is Paul Rott. I think that's going to be Paul Bott's new name, Paul Rott. I think I like it. It was an accident waiting to happen, and that's what Paul Bott is. So that's Paul Bott's new name, is Paul Rott. Sorry, Paul Rott. But yes, he is right. My internet does suck at times, guys. It usually comes back and clears back up fairly quickly, though. Michael says he just got 10 8x16 black tiles. See, that's what sucks. I really wish, because they sell them, those 8x16 tiles. Everybody knows it's one of my favorite parts. I love that part because I use it. Well, that's actually how I did my airfield, is by building it with those. But I use it in a lot of different ways. But the thing about that, you can use it for billboards. You can use it all different kinds of ways. But they stopped making them in dark blue gray, which is my favorite color for that piece. The only piece or parts that they currently make in the 8x16, if I remember correctly, I have Starlink, by the way, Calder, and thank you. But if I had, or what was I going to say? You can only get it in red. You can get them in black, and I think you can get them in like a funky looking green color. But unfortunately, that is quite literally it. You can't get them in any other colors. My favorite color, though, is, like I said, the dark blue gray, but they do not sell them like that anymore. Hey, Wordy Deet. Thank you, Michael. He says we love the disco. And thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. What was I trying to? Let me get my file open, because I don't remember if I was supposed to do a row of tiles. I wasn't making this building modular. I do want to point that out for anybody that wants to ask or was curious anyway. So that's not something I'm concerned about with this building. I'm not doing an interior because I know that's something else that a lot of people ask. Everybody always wants to make notice of it should have an interior. And just I can actually show you what the cost of this particular building would be here momentarily as soon as I get this stupid file open. But I thought it was in the neighborhood of $2,000 for this building without an interior, mind you. And I am still waiting for, and thank you, Aaron. He says, love the layout. Wordy Deets doing the funky smiling. And I am trying to find, no, I want to open, file, open, and it is it the apartment complex, or was it, I'm trying to find my file, red and pink building. Okay, so yes. Where, come on, let me think that, yep, there we go. But just to show you, really quickly, as soon as I get this to fit my screen, I'm going to do a quick screen share, display share, so you can see the actual building itself. So this is what I'm working on. Like I said, I digitally designed this particular building. But just to give you an idea, because people always ask how much buildings cost. So this building, it's calculating, give it a few minutes, and we'll see how much this particular building would cost without an interior. And this building is 8,598 pieces as I'm building it. So this is a $2,329 building, as you can see. Right here is what the total price to build this particular building would be. And that's the thing that I like to try and point out to people. Now keep in mind that is going off BrickLink prices, and you could probably buy a lot of these prices a lot of these pieces a lot cheaper. But I do like to show people that these buildings are not cheap that I build. These very large buildings, they get expensive extremely quickly. And that is part of the reason why I am just not quite simply worried about doing any type of interior at all. I just don't feel that it's something that's necessary. Whereas a lot of people feel it's something that absolutely should be done. And you'll have to kind of bear with me because I kind of got to go back and forth between screens to be able to see you guys and to also build what I'm doing. So Blinky, oh, Red Coat Kyle was saying he just got something from Blinky Bricks. LJ, yes, I do plan on making this have lights. So that is an intention. And thank you, Rob. He says only here for a minute, but I think this is going to be my favorite skyscraper mock in the city. The colors, the shape, just cool as heck. And thank you so much. And thank you, Brick Sergeant. He is reminding everybody that if you like what you see, please don't forget to hit that like button. It does help me in a lot of ways. It helps me get more views. It helps me in tons of ways. It gets me more recommendations and all that good stuff. So I really do appreciate it if you guys can smash that like button, as it is very, very helpful. And yes, Aaron, go big or go home. And yes, a lot of people do love doing the insides of buildings, but for buildings like this, you're never going to see it anyway, and that's why to me it's not a big deal. And that was something I wanted to show people because I told everybody, and it's because I won't order. My intention for this building was fully to build it out of 16 by 16 plates, Lego plates, but unfortunately, because they have not gotten here yet, and I don't know when they're going to get here, I've decided that I'm just going to use, these are an off-brand plate. These plates are by Brickyard, and to me, I've had good luck with them in the past. One of the reasons that I don't mind using off-brand plates when I'm doing builds like this, because when I go to wire this thing up, I will end up drilling holes through these plates, and I don't want to drill holes through official Lego pieces. So I don't, let's see, Michael Fujera says it looks like cotton candy. I don't like drilling holes in official Lego pieces, and that's another reason that I like using these. But my intention, like I said, was to absolutely use official Lego plates, the 8x16 plates. But because I'm tired of waiting on them. I ordered these from Amazon, and they got here the next day to allow me to do what I'm doing right now. No, it's absolutely, Aaron. I totally agree with you. It is not worth the money at all, because if I was to do a full interior on this building, and that's the thing that I always try to point out to people, the building alone, you already saw the cost. The building alone is over $2,000. If I did an interior on this, I can guarantee you that the interior would cost about another $2,000. And I feel like, there it is. So say that piece wasn't in a line. There we go. Now we got it. But that's why I don't like doing interiors, especially on large buildings. I love doing interiors on small buildings, just really quick, simple details, because you're never going to see it. So this just the simple details I don't mind on smaller buildings, but on large buildings, absolutely not. I don't see the point in it. Let me grab, because I need. This is a little weird for me. And the reason I say this is a little weird for me, because I normally do not build this way. I normally build off my head, and I'm trying to follow my instructions. I need some plates for here. So let me see. Does that go all the way? That goes all the way to the corner. That goes there. There we go. That gives us our balcony. These are pink. Come back to the comments now that I have a decent idea of what I'm doing. Hey Stargazer, how you doing? He said, just saw your haul. Nice haul. LJ says you can hear the difference in sound from off-brand. I will be the first to admit they are cheaper. I mean, you're right. There's a different sound to the click and everything. But the only time that I use off-brands, and I want to show you, it's mainly because I'm using these. And I do it because I actually use these. They come in gray, white, blue, green, tan, dark blue gray, light blue gray. But the reason, like I said, I use these is because I can drill holes in them. And to me, I've tried a couple different brands. And to me, this is the only brand that really works well, as you can see, for a large building like this. And think about it. That box, or that bag, because it's 4 of these for $16, if I remember correctly. And while I'm jibber-jabbering, hold on, let me grab more pieces. But this one particular building, because each floor should be, if I was to build it the Lego way, this one floor would be 8 16 by 16 plates. And to buy them through Lego, they're $2.61 a piece. To buy them on Bricklink, you're looking at about $3.60 a piece. So just in plates, imagine how much money you're going to spend doing it. And in going with the large plates like this, I only need 2 per floor, and I'm going 10 floors. So Lieutenant Dan says Dollar Tree ones work fine. I'm not as happy with the Dollar Tree ones. They do work, yes. But to me, they don't seem like they bite as well as these. Just my personal opinion, but you can use the dollar store ones as well. Also, yes. Lori's Tech Time. Hey, how you doing? Thank you so much for signing into the stream. Into Madness says, I just bought my very first modular. Now, counting the Daily Bugle, the assembly square times 3, 2 for the investment of future funds. Hey, dude, that is the best way to make money. That's how I've made a lot of money just to reinvest into my hobby, was just by buying extra modular buildings and selling them when they go up. So that's a great way to expand your Lego collection. Bear with me because I've been not using my cordless mic, and I've been not using it quite simply because I'm tired of constantly changing the batteries in the thing. It is such a pain in the wahoo, just to say the least. Okay, I think we got that tiled in now. So now what I should be able to do, and let me open my instructions back up. And if I miss any comments, guys, I really do apologize. It's because I'm going through multiple screens, trying to look at things, trying to keep up with you guys, and still trying to look at my own instructions at the same time. Hey, Jeff Escobar. LJ says I'm going to grab a bunch of those for the kids. Great deal. To me, they are. Like I said, for the price, you cannot go wrong with these. Again, it's 4 of them. It's either $15 or $16. I'll share a link after the stream. I'll post it in the... bear with me. I am trying to count parts right now. I will try and share that link, though, after the stream in the description, or I'll pin it in... Oh, I need my yellow. That's what I'm missing is my yellow. But I will try and make sure I post a link for it for anybody that is interested. And that's something else for anybody, again, that is interested. That does help me a great deal if you use my links, because it does... I do make a small commission off those links, and it helps me to invest more into my Lego builds. And I need the 1x2s. I forgot, with this building being multicolored, how many different colored pieces I have to have in front of me. And we got to do that. And then we put this. And I'm going to have to get a 2x4. There it is. There we go. And this. So give me just a few moments while I am counting a few different things out. Trying to get the base work going so that way I can start running up with the next floor. And now that I'm watching this, I hate to admit it, I might end up running, not tonight. I might end up running out of some parts though, because I just noticed one part I forgot to order. And that might bite me in the end, but we will see soon enough. After we get this little bit set up. And I want to do the same thing on the other side. I'll come back to the comments for a minute. And you are more than welcome. What did you do to Paulbot? What did I do to... I don't know. What did I do to Paulbot? What did he say? Did I miss something? How you doing, Papa's Bricks? Michael Fuji says no problem. Paulbot says, wow, we have a floor. It only took 20 minutes. Is that what you were missing there? Is that what you were missing, the snide comments? See, trust me, he's always ready to go. He's always in rare form. Don't ever be afraid. Because Paulbot, here he comes to wreck the day. You know, he's Mighty Mouse. Let's get that going now. That'll go that way. And this one goes this way. this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. I feel like SpongeBob. Michael says, lurking. David Dunnigan. He says, commented on my... Yes, for those of you guys that don't know, I'm just now trying to I'm trying to be more serious about trying to get a Twitter account going. So if you get a chance, go check out my Twitter. You will not regret it. Because I'm going to start trying to post... And yes, I'm counting stuff out, and I can't count and talk. I'm going to start trying to post a lot more stuff on there as well. And I feel the need. Let's see. I need this guy. And I need, because we got to do one row of pink. Oh, I need to get some 2x6s, so I'll do that next. Let's get the pink going. I will be building this for anybody that's interested to know. I am going to try and build this entire building in live streams. As much as I can anyway. So the next few, whatever, live streams you see, I'm going to say this is probably going to take me a good week or two, are going to be strictly on this mock. Trying to get a few more pieces together. And again, as I always tell everybody, if I miss comments, I do apologize. But I am trying to severely multitask here. And I see another part I gotta go grasp. So again, bear with me. I think I got some of the pieces together. Now I will try and come back to some of the comments. Wait a minute, I still got to do the black pieces. Michael says not management, just ownership. Aftermarket Lego track, I don't see a problem with it. I believe it's Tricks Bricks that just offered up some. My thing, I will say this though, is it seems like most of the aftermarket stuff is just as expensive as Lego, so why not buy the original for the same price? Into Madness, it was supposed to retire last year. In regards to the assembly square, he's asking when will it retire? It was supposed to retire last year. I don't know why they decided to extend it, but it should retire at some point. Calder says, I hope not too soon, as I would like to get it as well. Like I said, it was supposed to be retired last year. And Paul Bott was answering the question to what am I building, and he said a building. I recommend checking out some of my other videos. I explain what this is. I even show a full picture of this, but it's apartment complex is what it is. And what? Oh, that's the other part. And now again, bear with me because I am trying to figure out, this little piggy went market, this little piggy stayed home, this little piggy had roast beef, and this little piggy had none. Does that look right? That'll be 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. Right? No. 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. So I got to get my striping down. Back to the facade, I am suddenly puzzled. And that I really need to make instructions on this. It would make it a lot easier for me to follow. Set as original. 2. That's there, that's there. That must have been, okay, I see what I did. Okay. I've got to grab another bag of parts. Let me get a few more of these out. In preparation for as I move along. I need my 1x2s now. It's a pain doing a multicolored building, let me tell you. But it looks so nice, and I cannot wait until this is an actual fully assembled building. And I need one more 1x3. And then these guys. So this is a wall. This gets a balcony. This gets balcony. This gets that other part. I just want to show you guys something. If you ever see these on a pick-a-brick wall, that's where I got these. These are a great part for adding detail. And quite simply, they are a part I'm using on this particular building as well. And I will come back to the comments momentarily. bear with me. Two. These go here. Now I need my 1x2s. Okay, I think I know what I'm doing now. Redcoat Kyle was saying, Daryl Blinky Bricks likes my lighting idea. Yay, I did something. That's awesome, Kyle. Awesome, Michael. You got the bookshop. That's a good looking set. Urban Love, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. He says he just loves my videos and he just followed me on Twitter as well. Lux says, I watch all of your videos just late to the stream. You are more than fine, Lux. Nobody here ever comes late. As I like to tell everybody, I need to get some 1x1 bricks. I always tell everybody that they arrive precisely when they mean to. Nobody's ever late to my streams. And again, bear with me, guys, because I am doing a lot of back and forth. Oh, I totally agree. If you can buy the sets before they get crazy priced, absolutely, my friend. Because once they expire, believe it or not, usually, I mean, almost instantly they will go up. Don't get me wrong, but believe it or not, it does take them a little while. I mean, right when they discontinue, they'll probably jump $100, and then it takes it longer to actually climb. A lot of it depends on too. You gotta take things into consideration when you're looking at sets for investment. And when I say you got to take things into consideration when you're looking at sets for investment, you have to look at the aspect of, is there a rare part? I'll give you and I'm going to assume that this isn't going to be rare, but the newest building, the corner hotel with that, I'm going to call it a flesh color, that is a building that I personally see being worth a lot of money. And here's why I say that. That is the first set that has had that flesh color in it. And that is a set that might be one of those sets where it'll be the only set that ever has that flesh color. So that is a guaranteed investment. Whereas, I'll give you another example, the the police station. Pretty much everything in that is a pretty common part. It is a part that all the parts in it are stuff that I've seen in multiple builds. So looking at stuff like currently the police station, in my personal opinion, the Assembly Square, those will all be buildings that appreciate in the aspect of how like the firehouse appreciated, where the firehouse was originally $149.99, and now that particular set, and I still need, I need so many different parts. Whereas now it's like $480 to $550. So it would quadruple in price. Where sets like the Green Grocer, because that was the only set ever that had that slotted brick in sand green. That's what makes that particular set so valuable. And with that new hotel set, because that is the first set ever to have that nougat color, there are several pieces in that set that have the potential to never be made in that color again. And that's why looking at futures anyway, I guess is a good way to explain it anyway when you're looking at Lego. That is a set that might have more of a potential investment in return on investment value. This stinking thing needs way more parts than I thought. I am trying to slowly stack the variety of pieces that I'm needing now that I'm looking at this very closely. And that is a tile. Okay, so I'm good on that. So now I need 4 plates. Hey, how you doing, Anthony Perot? To the carousel, that's another one, yes. DJ, hello. The DJ, the coaster, although I got all those sets, they're all amazing sets. I can't say enough good about those particular sets. Any of the amusement park sets are great. Yes, Into Madness, the Boutique Hotel. That is the set that I was saying is probably going to be a huge return on investment. And again, I am only talking in the aspect of possibly. Don't quote me on any of this that I'm saying. I'm just telling you from past practice, past experience, from other sets that I've seen over time, appreciate. I picture that new Boutique Hotel being one of the biggest ones to appreciate. And let me grab, I need some 1x2 bricks. This can go here, over here, kind of trying to work from the center out, so to speak. And I need my pink brick, because now this goes there, and here. And I'm almost thinking, do we want to bring it in? You know what? I ordered parts for it, so why not? Let's go ahead and bring her in a little bit. I don't know if they're going to be here as quick as I want them. And I gotta go look at my other pile of parts. Of course. I had a ton of pink 2x2 bricks, and I just ordered a bunch of pink 2x2 bricks. But most of my pink 2x2 bricks sadly are been used in Mills plates. 2, 3. Let's see if I can get it high enough. That, to me, that particular building is absolutely amazing. I love the boutique. At least I think it's an absolutely beautiful building. Some people don't think so, but me personally, I love, and I mean love, that building. Got that up now. I am hoping that more of my parts actually arrive tomorrow. Because I do have a lot more parts on the way, so that way I don't have to keep hunting and pecking for everything that I'm trying to do. And Oh God, yeah, that Maersk train, that's a beautiful set, Steve Weiser. And by the way, how you doing, buddy? The Disney Castle, I have that set also. That it's a beautiful set. I need to set it back up. But that is another set that I do have. It's still in boxes. Well, to me, the only way that new boutique would look good is quite simply this. It needs to have, to me, the only way that building will look right is if you add at least 2 floors to it. But the problem is Pick a Brick is not selling the parts right now. You can't get them on Bricklink or anything, or you can get them on Bricklink, but they're very expensive. And yeah, that is usually what happens a lot of times. If you don't already have one, Kenneth, if you sell a set, then it's like, holy, you kick yourself if you get rid of them. If you don't have them. The only way that I generally will sell a set is if I personally have it. And I need some 1x for those. But that is also why I typically, anytime I buy a set, I usually buy at least 1 duplicate. So if I want to sell it at a later date, I won't have seller's remorse. Yes, Steve, did everything pan out? Mills roads are expensive because they're brick built. It's not just a plate, my friend. I need, is that a, those are 2. If you watch my last city update, I show you exactly where this building is going in my Lego city. So I recommend you go watch the last city update I just did. Cyber Bricks, I'm personally, and it's just my feeling, I'm not a huge fan of that set, to be honest. It just doesn't look good to me, but that's just my feeling on it. But I mean, everybody has a difference of opinion, and I totally get that. It's just, for me, I don't much care for it. I don't think, I don't like how it looks anyway. Let me put it that way. That's one of those sets that I'm probably going to pass on. I have so many trains, though, and I mean, I have a lot of trains. So to me, because the engine just, I really don't like how the engine looks. It's a big turnoff to me. But, I mean, I have almost every single train from the last 10 years or so. So for someone like me, it's an easy pass. Other people, it might not be such an easy pass, though. And I understand that. I get that. I totally get that. Because if you don't have that, of course you're going to want it. Scotty Johnson says he does not like it at all. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of people are kind of agreeing with me that new cargo train doesn't look so good. Like I said, I wasn't sure what everybody's opinions on it were, so I didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings. But yeah, I just... part of it, too, though, you have to keep things in mind when you're looking at the design of something. Because even though I don't care for that cargo train, personally, it's one of those sets that it's... Is that what I screwed up on? Because that is where I screwed up. Okay. That particular train set, though, anyway, that is designed to look like a European train. So, I mean, it depends on where you're from, depends on if you're going to like it. Lego George Lucas, hey, how you doing? But that is one of the biggest issues with that train, is it's designed to look like something that we don't have here in the States. And because we don't have that here in the States, most of us are not going to be fans of it, of course. That was what I did there. There we go. And then that'll get a double. And I am slowly, there we are, if I remember correctly. Yes and yes. There's that. Oh, I'm starting to make a little progress. But that's something else, too, that a lot of people don't take into consideration, is how much time goes into building these very large buildings. And back to something that somebody said earlier, and that's why I don't worry about interiors. Because I've got to do this floor 10 times. 10 times. See, Brick Sargent says he likes it and he's getting the new cargo train. And again, I don't hold nothing against anybody. It's all, like I said, it's a personal taste thing, and it all depends on each individual person. But like I said, a lot of people don't like it, quite simply because of what I said. It's designed after a European train, and people here in the States anyway are not used to seeing that particular type of design. Yay, okay, says Daryl. Builds sick skyscrapers. Me builds multicolored car that doesn't even drive correctly. Thank you, yay, okay, I appreciate that. Dwarf Mike says, while I don't care for the train, I do like that it's different from the other trains before it. And that it does have a good purpose for that. Cyberbricks was saying he likes the cars, but not the engine. Brick After Work says, hey, Daryl and everyone. Nice to see you. And my page just jumped, so I lost that comment. I apologize. Oh, back in my happy place. There's where it was. Aaron DeLilo says 10 times, not too bad. Lego Mike says, I think it will look decent next to the passenger train. It will go with it, but again, even the passenger train is kind of designed after European trains. So, but again, like I said, a lot of those trains, it's quite simply, it's a matter of where you live, depends on if you like it or not, so on and so forth, if you're familiar with seeing those particular styles of trains. And I do agree with you, Michael. I do prefer older trains myself. I wanted to do 1x6s. I prefer like old type, like steam engines. is the look that I prefer for trains. And hello, Richard Cranium. Love that name, by the way. Doodle-doo. What am I doing? Lost in transit. There. That's gonna go there. That's gonna go there. And then we will hello. I am trying to figure out, because I didn't think I needed. Oh. There's another part I'm going to have to purchase, I see. Crap. I have to admit, guys, I'm going to be choking on a lot of. I don't know how many days I'm going to be able to build this. I'm going to have to make another couple more part orders tomorrow, though, because I'm already seeing some mistakes on my orders on parts that I didn't get that I do absolutely need. And now that I've done that, this goes here and here, over here. Those go there. I still got to get my 1x2s. And then that piece is the wrong color. I think it's off-brand. We're going to throw it, get it out of the way, so I quit grabbing it. There we go. Yes, I've heard that rumor as well, Numis, and I hope they're right. They'll be bringing out, he's saying that there's rumors that there's a large Hogwarts Express train set this year. If it actually happens, what do you think of such a train? It depends on what they mean by large. Because I don't know how long you've been with my channel or not. Michael says, wow, with the cow catcher. And DJ says, when was the most recent steam engine train produced? I'm not sure, to be honest, DJ. I'm really not sure. But anyway, Numis, though, there's a rumor that there will be a large Hogwarts Express train later this year, and what happens if they do. It depends on what they mean by large. If they still mean where it's minifig scale, great. If it's going to be like a UCS type of set, I don't collect the UCS stuff. I just have no use for it. I typically only buy stuff that I can build into displays and such. So for me, it would be a no-go if it was a USC, I should say, set. And hey, Mayo, how you doing? Mayo! But if it's like a Disney type train, yes, I would probably definitely be interested in that. And what was it that Steve, I missed? He says he has the old Santa Fe with the carriages, the Metroliner, my own train engine, and some cars. Old cargo train, all 9-volt plus monorail. And the Santa Fe, that was something, because somebody had asked me a question about that in one of my videos earlier today. And what that question that they were asking was quite simply this. They were wanting to know what my thoughts were, and what my thoughts were for, because I gotta change that whole side too, because I screwed that up. Or why, I guess I shouldn't say what my thoughts were. They were asking me, why doesn't Lego sell individual trains? And my answer to him was, is because they probably want to make more money. And he said, well, that sucks. And he said, well, I don't remember them ever doing it. And I was like, well, they did do it. They did it with the Santa Fe, because the Santa Fe, you could buy individual cars. And that was what made that particular set so extremely interesting, was quite simply the fact that you could actually buy individual cars. So if you wanted to get a couple passenger cars, you could. And that, to me, if I'm not mistaken, was about the absolute last time they did that. And like I told that particular individual, the reason that they did that is they want to make more money. And he said, well, that's crappy if that's what they did. And it's like, well, let's think about it. It's the same thing with the road plates, because the road plates used to be sold individually, and then they bundled them together, and it's because they wanted to get rid of more of the garbage that they didn't want, that nobody else wanted to buy, in my opinion, and they could make more money, because now everybody's stuck with all these plates that they don't want. But that's just kind of my opinion. Michael says, Mayo in the house. And that's always a good practice, CyberBrick87. That's why he says he checks every part to make sure all the parts are there. Yes, that Christmas train. I've every Christmas set that they've ever released, I bought, and I do have that Christmas train as well. And the cool thing that was about that Christmas train is as it moves along, the Christmas tree on the one car actually spins. Numis24 was saying, I also wanted a Lego train as a kid, but never got one. If they presumed Hogwarts train is running model with tracks, I will probably get it. I still need to make the instructions for my Lego train, but if you look back through some of my videos, Numis, I designed my own Hogwarts Express that I think looks way better than the actual Lego sets, but that's just my opinion. But I still haven't made the instructions available yet. Mayo was saying Lego still holds the poor sales on his train from 2001 2003 against Lego train fans. And yes, they absolutely do. You are absolutely right, Mayo. Our Claxton talking to each other, guys talking to each other. Anyway, though, guys, it is later than I need to be. I am going to try and stream again tomorrow. I got to try and get some more pieces together, because there's a few parts that I wasn't realizing I needed that I need, and I don't have that many of, and I thought I had some, but I might not. I got to check my orders, because I'm going to need more of these 1x1s, and I'm not aware of having any more. I swear I had some, but I got to look through my order log. But anyway, though, as always with all my streams, I like to end on an awesome note and give very special thanks to all the people that did support the stream. But I do got to get to bed, so I do have to end. So on that note, I want to give a very special thank you to Brick Sargent and Brett Ducker. I really appreciate it, guys. That is awesome, and that you always donate all the time. I really do appreciate it. It's very kind of you. But as always, thank you for coming to Bevan's Bricks. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share below. And hopefully I will be able to live stream tomorrow. And if I can, I will see you guys tomorrow on Bevan's Bricks. Take care, everybody. Have a blessed day, and hope to see you again tomorrow. Good night, guys.